Hey, man, we got the scary truth about three-pointers and the Golden State Warriors. Hey, stay tuned, man. It's going to be a good one. It's the NBA show. Let's tap in. Hey, man, this dynasty was built to shoot threes. We all know. Hey, it was a trend that was mastered by the Golden State Warriors. And it's the one thing they must do and continue to do if they want to dominate and win another NBA championship once again. Yeah, man, even last year without one of the Splash Brothers, the Warriors managed to finish top 3 in the whole entire NBA when it came to shooting threes, knocking down a total of almost 1,100 from deep, placing them as just one of 7 teams to break into the thousands last year, man. That's still huge. And still, Klay Thompson will miss a big chunk of the season this year. So who will make up for those three-point surge this season? Yes, sir, we got Jordan Poole. Hey, Jordan Poole led the way by hosting 28. Yeah, shooting from 28, and that's pretty deep with ease. Yeah. And a sign of increased confidence will allow him to be able to fully expect a breakout season next year. And Poole finished with 7 threes on 30 minutes and 22 minutes. Hey, Jordan Poole has seen his NBA career take numerous twists and turns, going from a deep rotational guy into a G League standout in multiple occasions. Sir, y'all, hey, it was his sophomore season that finally pushed Poole into the pros for good. And he made an enormous step, you dig what I'm saying, showcasing his streaky shooting that made him a first-round draft pick in the first place. Poole also took steps forward as a ball handler, and his overall confidence increased. Now, Poole was a distant third last year for the Golden State Warriors in terms of three-pointers made. You know what I'm saying? He knocked down 97. Andrew Wiggins had 140. Yeah, Poole attempted around 10 per game, and that was in 36 minutes. Nearly doubling Wiggins and below only Steph Curry. Yeah, you already know what it is. So Jordan Poole will be, I think he's going to take much more responsibilities in handling that basketball, especially ease some of that pressure off and those responsibilities until Klay come back. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to find his way back into the field as well. However, the consistent development, Poole will be a key member of the squad this year. And with this pure shooting ability, it's going to be scary for any backcourt this season. Next, we got our boy Moses Moody. Hey, it's going to be a tall task to ask a rookie to come in and replicate the historic moments that are only capable of a guy like Klay Thompson at this point. But Moses Moody should feel comfortable, playing a similar role as that Splash Brother. That boy Moses Moody has a knack for getting to the ball, and he's hitting open shots when he get those, those knockdown corner pimps. Yeah, and he's good moving without the ball, and he has a fluid catch and shoot release, man. It looks pretty. Yes, sir, and this makes him an ideal candidate to replace that boy Klay Thompson, especially early on in the season. Yes, sir, throughout college, Moses Moody shot the ball at 35% from the three-point line. Only on 5 attempts per game, that's not bad at all. But he built on the shooting last summer. I know y'all saw him. During Summer League, man, connecting on 37%. Roughly around 7 attempts per game. So he's going to be a knockdown shooter, I believe. And the Warriors will not want to overwhelm him with too much responsibility too early. But this means he's going to have to focus on being nice in the break, and he's going to have to be a nice little off-ball threat, and he's going to have to be he's going to be expected to simply knock down open shots. So I believe he can be a very impactful player for the Golden State Warriors if he can prove to be a steady shooter. That boy Steve Curry dished on their unsung signing. He could be a game changer too, especially on the offensive end, man. Nemanja Bjelica. Yeah, man, that most space comparison, yes, go ahead and push that to the side. That's bye-bye. But to be honest though, Steve Kerr's been right though about a lot of things, especially when it comes to small ball lineups, playing Draymond Green or even smaller at the times, especially at the 5 position. Bjelica is he's a legit 6'10". Yeah, nice body and size. So he's going to give them a good look, man. Spreading that floor is going to be huge for the Golden State Warriors. They're going to have a lot of weapons on that perimeter, baby. But back on most space, man, he eventually developed the outside shot, but it came long after his time with the Golden State Warriors. It was kind of crazy though, because he only attempted at least 1 per game for the Golden State Warriors, and over the past 2 years, he attempted like 4. And that's guard status. So Bjelica, right now he's near around 40% three-point shooting, which is crazy for a big man. And he has a lot of big game experience, especially playing in that EuroLeague, being an MVP before. Yeah, man, that's huge. That EuroLeague is tough, man, trust me. So now you guys understand why I had him mentioned on my list earlier, especially when I talk about that front court depth and shooting that the Golden State Warriors so desperately need at this point. Sacramento Kings, it was a ready-made fit in both areas. Yeah, he was already shooting the ball at 40% from downtown for 3 consecutive seasons between 2018 and 2020. And on top of that, he developed into a terrific passer. And he's a decent defender as well. Yeah, man, he has a long list of attributes, man, and he's going to be a perfect big man for the Warriors this year. We got our boy Andrew Wiggins, 3-and-D Wiggins, man. This boy made huge steps last year, man. He emerged as Dub's unsung hero, if you ask me. And quite frankly, man, he might be one of the best 3-and-D contributors in the league so far. And those 3-and-D contributions will be needed throughout the year as Klay Thompson finishes his recovery process, Hey, Wiggins' contribution on the offensive end, it began to increase as the season wore on. Hey, he averaged 18 points per game, and he shot the ball at 38% from the three. Yeah, man, he showed some aggressiveness too, attacking that basket. Rather than just shooting jump shots, man, he got to the cup, and he got free throws too, man, so he's not afraid to get fouled. Hey, Klay Thompson is the greatest catch and shoot 3D all time, man. He has a textbook for him, and his release is crazy. He knocks it down before you can even blink. Hey, and the last time we saw this boy was in 2018. He averaged 21 points per game and 40% from the three ball. Hey, but not only can he shoot the ball and score, but he also shoots the ball just about better than anybody except for his boy Stephen Curry, obviously. And that boy Klay Thompson, he famously joined the squad back in 2016 when he exploded for 60 points through 3 quarters, only dribbling the ball 11 times. How many people can do that? Hey, Thomas is the first player in a shot clock ever to knock down 60 points in fewer than 30 minutes. Are you kidding me, man? Hey, and the only person who's done that is our boy Kobe the Bean Bryant. He scored 62 points, and that was in 2005. Now we got Stephen Curry. Hey, will anyone else top this list? Yeah, Stephen Curry has led the league in three-point shooting multiple seasons. Yes, sir, nearly almost every season when he's been healthy. And there's no one quite like the two-time MVP. And last year was truly remarkable for our boy Stephen Curry. Hey, man, he was on pace to break the single-season record of three-pointers by swishing 337 total from deep in 63 games. Absurd. Hey, what's more? Look at this, man. He attempted some of the toughest shots you've ever seen in the whole entire league. You dig me? And he was knocking down shots while you're all in his face, while you're really, really tight. I'm talking about 0 to 2 feet, 2 to 4 feet was the, closest defender according to NBA.com. Let's go. Yeah, man. So at 2,832 triples, yeah, from the pretty point line, Curry is now less than 150 3-pointers away from catching that boy Ray the Stallion Jesus Shuttlesworth out. Hey, bearing no interruptions, I believe he's going to catch that by All-Star 2022 during that break. Whether it's shooting off the dribble, pull-ups, or catching, look at me, or catching just knocked down from the parking lot, or simply just chucking it over double teams, Stephen Curry will most certainly lead the Dubs in three-point shooting this year and will probably be the most efficient player doing it, you dig? So we got the Warriors, 2022. And after the Warriors, fired away at an unprecedented rate, launching 69 total three-pointers in their first games against the Portland Trail Blazers, Steve Kerr told reporters after the game that, hey, they didn't do anything special. And he encouraged the barrage of three-point shots. Splash, yes. Hey, man, it's simply going to be a result of the personnel on the floor with so many potent shooters and high basketball players, high IQ guys playing alongside with each other. Hey, it's going to be inevitable that the squad throw up a whole lot of threes at a higher rate. Yes, sir, and at this rate, the Golden State Warriors will lead the league in three-point shots with that margin by a long, long shot. You know what I mean? You got the Utah Jazz. Yeah, they led last year with 16.8 last season. Meanwhile, the Rockets, they was up there as well in three-point shots with 1,300, and that was in 2018-2019 season. So this is obviously an impressive feature at this moment. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, and it's going to become more and more notable, especially when you factor in Klay Thompson coming back midway through the season, baby. So setting this record would be just another absurd stat for the Warriors collection. Collect up, man.